I walked into the will, reading expecting nothing, and walked out with everything. I went to my grandfather's will, reading more out of respect than expectation, because everyone in the family knew I was the quiet one, the one who didn't argue about money or favors and who showed up without being asked, and I genuinely assumed he had split everything evenly or left it to my older siblings who were louder and closer in age to him. When the lawyer started reading, I barely paid attention until I heard my name and then heard it again and again, tied to the house, the savings, the land, and even the small personal things like his watch and his letters, and I remember looking around the room confused because everyone else had gone completely still, like the air had been knocked out of them. The reactions came fast. Disbelief, then anger, then whispered accusations that I must have manipulated him, or that he wasn't in his right mind. And within minutes, my siblings and cousins were openly talking about contesting the will and demanding explanations while I sat there shaking, wondering if this was some kind of mistake. That's when the lawyer calmly cleared his throat and explained a clause my grandfather had added years earlier, stating that if any beneficiary attempted to challenge the will, the entire inheritance would be frozen permanently in my name, with no appeals and no redistribution. And the silence that followed was louder than any argument. They didn't sue, not because they believed it was fair, but because my grandfather had known exactly how they would react and built his final decision around it, and I still think about that day. Not because of the money, but because it was the first time I realized he had been watching everything quietly all along, and that sometimes love shows up not as kindness in the moment but as protection long after someone is gone.